So moved.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
I think
Any
the time,
opposed?
I think the
Motion
time has to
carries.
be noted. The time coming out of executive session has to be noted.
8:23 PM.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, okay, so obviously, I mean, the positive declaration pretty much, explains itself for the items that need to be addressed.
Doesn't explain it to me.
Okay. I mean, do you want to, I mean, we're going to sit here and discuss it.
No, I need the data to discuss it. I need to understand what's the basis behind it.
And just the past information that was provided to the board prior to,
Chairman, you said Mr. Silvestri's information was the basis. Mr. Silvestri was commenting on above ground tanks. These are below ground tanks. That was my point. It's a different set of facts.
okay. Well,
So,
well, we never sat down and discussed any of the items on anything that was submitted to us.
You have or have not? I'm sorry.
What?
we have not.
You have
We have
not.
not. That has not been brought on the plans that were submitted, I don't believe were put on an agenda and discussed during an open meeting.
Well, we definitely did submit it to the planning board. Al is here to confirm.
So just, just for point of order, right now, the decision that, or the action for which the planning board is serving as lead agency involves the zoning text amendment, which,
I'm totally unaware of, I mean, one of the things also I'm unaware of is that you make reference to in the positive deck to a circulation, let me just confirm it, the planning board circulated a declaration of intent to be lead agency. That was done on no notice to myself or my client. I mean, was it done before? I don't know. That's some of the things, Chairman, I'm looking for.
we'll send you a copy of it.
No, was it sent to the town board? A notice of intention to be lead agency? Because the applicant is always copied on that pursuant to the secret rules. Mr. Simpson will tell you that. I mean, there's things that are happening in this application. There's secret meetings. There's discussions by the planning
hasn't
board
been
after
any-
we leave that we know we have it on tape.
There hasn't
We're
been.
concerned about this, Chairman.
There hasn't been secret meetings.
There has been secret meetings. You had it with the fire department. You didn't invite us.
It wasn't a secret.
I'm sorry?
It wasn't a secret.
Well, you didn't tell us. It was a secret to us. We're the applicant.
So I think to the extent that we start over and we do it, we'll check the circulation. And, if it's not copied to you, we'll get you a copy. If we have to, we'll recirculate.
My only request was to give me 2 weeks.
Yeah,
As
no, and
As Councilor Rand said, it hurts
So
us.
you
doesn't-
want, so if you want, I mean, you want 2 weeks to go over this and to provide?
If I get the material, I can get it done within 2 weeks. If the planner will, if he'll voluntarily email me tomorrow, 2 weeks should be satisfactory. And then I'll confirm with Mr. Rand if the notice of intention to be lead agency was circulated. That's all I'm asking for.
Okay. I mean, so if we don't vote on it tonight, we could put this off until April the 4th.
Whatever your board meeting is, if I get the
And then
material,
we'll get you-
April
we'll
4th
get
is
you- We'll get information over to you.
no problem.
okay.
The quicker you get that, and I know you don't control it, but your planner has it, Mr. Haran probably has it, it would certainly help me get ready for April 4th.
Okay.
Thank you for your time tonight.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on. Next item on the agenda we have is an extension regarding the Smith three-lot subdivision. Okay, they're seeking their first 90-day extension on a three-lot subdivision. Would be extension from April the 3rd through July the 2nd of 2022. If there's no objections, get motion to approve the
So made.
extension.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Second item is another extension regarding the Eduardo Loria Luxury Apartments. They're seeking a 12-month extension and a retroactive extension which dates back to April 2nd, 2021 through April 6th, 2022. and then they want to additionally extend it from April 6, 2022 to April 6, 2023. If there's no objections, go ahead and entertain a motion to approve this extension.
I'll move that.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded, all in favor?
That's the
Any opposed?
extension and the retro, right?
They can
Who
do,
was it?
Extension and the retro on that.
You can do.
Yes, on both, the retro going back and the 12 months going forward.
very good.
Okay. All right, so everybody, all in favor? It was aye? Okay. All right, so that's approved. Okay.
That's it.
All right, now, our last item is Popeyes, Chicken of Wappinger Falls. I believe there may be some concern regarding what was approved versus what the building permit application came in as. And
As far as the
Dory's got
footprint,
she's got the plans that we want to take a quick look at to make sure that both are the same. So I believe this is the project originally, their proposal was to take the building and only remove the roof and renovate the rest, and I believe the new plans consider a complete demolition of the existing structure and replacing it with a complete new building.
I was just gonna start drawing the numbers in the bulk table before I start working on the square footage.
it's just the footprint we're worried about right now.
Yeah, as I
right?
say,
So the
they're
number
found,
we're looking at is 2,717. It's the footprint of the existing building.
you say it's 2717 is the existing?
Yeah, the existing restaurant.
Is there overall dimensions on the building?
No.
Is there another plan that,
Yeah, this is the existing conditions. Go to-
You know, it's very hard to, read the back and forth.
Okay.
So,
If the board is
So-
okay with it, I'll ask the applicants to come in.
and show us,
explain
sure.
why they decided to take it down, and then to bring us in the measurements in the square footage, so that we can compare that they are.
You could have them,
Sure.
we could do it.
so you could have them bring in with the existing versus the proposed building.
Really, they don't dimension the building.
This is all just in the original.
All right.
Right, like I said,
If we can't determine it off the current set that was approved of the actual footprint of the building, then we'll just,
Yeah, 'cause this is what we want, right? We wanted this.
Yeah, then come in and
Let's do
show
that.
us. That's
Yeah.
the right way to do it.
all right,
They should have done
They
that
should
on their
show
own
us. They should
anyway.
have
We
done
shouldn't have to ask them to do that.
okay.
They made a
They don't have to
complete
take any
change.
trees
So
down the
let's-
backs,
Well,
right?
We don't
Okay.
have a number for this.
Hopefully not.
So they have total building area here, but we don't have it on the plan you guys do.
What we do know is that the total building on this is larger than the pre-existing building
So they need to.
by about 100.
And they gotta explain it.
Okay, so let them come back and bring us clarification on that.
This sounds like a do-over.
Yeah, it sounds like a do-over, really.
Okay,
Start all over.
all right. So,
Now, so they satisfied all the conditions?
Yes, the
Yeah.
site plan
For the first set, but we don't know about the second set.
yeah, they signed, right, we signed the approval based, I signed the approval based upon information that they provided at the, during the different meetings. Their proposal
higher
was
now.
Probably
to
wasn't a whole
take,
lot of
was to take
conditions, right?
off the
300 square
roof
feet.
Yeah, we don't have to sign
and
it.
then build upwards
Yeah,
off of that.
let them come back.
existing
Start over
structure.
page one.
Yeah, I
So
got
if the
it.
footprint's changing, then
And
we'll
the
let them,
vestibule
They should start
entrance
all
would
over
be
from
on
page
the
We don't
know what's
west
happening with the
side,
rest
and
of
they
it.
would take the bathroom,
Yeah.
so it would be on
Could
the
be
west
5
side.
feet higher, we don't know.
So they're
don't
just
know.
moving something around.
put
but they
bigger
never
signs
told
on
the
now.
board that they
Start
were
over.
looking
Right.
to take
Increase the
down.
size.
so if they move, right, so if they, even if they have the same square footage and then they change the footprint a little bit, that pushes it in one direction or another, then you end up becoming with setback issues also, whereas it, in relation to the property lines.
They
Yeah,
might
They're not doing what they
impose 2
showed
more
us.
freestanding
We need to
signs.
see what they're gonna do,
yeah,
is what it comes down to.
Resubmit.
okay,
You know,
So-
once you guys give them a building permit that's open, right, they can do whatever they want.
Well, that's why as soon as Susan was shocked that it's coming down, she was, I thought it's a renovation, and I said it is. She said, well, they're taking it down. So,
okay. So
So I guess-
based upon past experience, let's invite the applicant to the meeting with an explanation and verification that the building is the same footprint and it's going to be the same location.
Well, ask them to demonstrate if it is the same footprint. And if
Yes.
it's not, why it's,
Right, correct. So, yeah, so we'll invite them to the next meeting on April 4th to come back and explain the reason why the building's coming down and also the verification that they're going to place it back in the same location.
right. And if they're changing it, why and where.
Right. And we'll put the onus back on them. Okay?
how about water and, also if they're changing the water and sewer connections? Because that's,
You can see how
yeah.
many pages there were. As soon as we knew that we couldn't approve it just on the fact that they were taking it down, I said, Susan, don't waste any more time, this may change again. So she was gonna take it home, and I said, no, you might be wasting your time at this point.
Right.
This is an issue for the community.
Okay. All right, so let's, so that's where we are at this point. Everybody's in agreeance on that one?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so with that, we're at the end of the agenda. So unless there's any other business we need to discuss this evening. Okay,
Make a motion to close.
okay,
I'll second it.
okay. Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.